Good evening. It's Sunday, the 27th of August, 2023, and I am getting ready to do my next set of dinosaur models. Previously, I had done a couple of Triceratops from Aurora Prehistoric Scenes, and now I am going to get into the Revell mini dinos. I have all but one of them. I don't have the Styracosaurus. Let me show these to you. I'm going to grab the camera and show you here what we've got. So, here we go. Here is the whole set. We've got a Pteranodon, Triceratops, an Allosaurus, Dimetrodon, another Allosaurus, and another Dimetrodon. So, put you back on the tripod here. I was on the fence on buying these, and I'm still not sure they were a great purchase, and I'll tell you why. Let me fix this here. There we go. So, let's see, which one do I want to open up? I'll open up an Allosaurus here. They were not cheap. I got them off of eBay. Most of these came off. Came from the UK. Again, not cheap. I paid way too much for this. And I am missing the Styracosaurus. I just missed out on that one. If another one pops up, I will get it because I'm one of these people that if I'm going to have something, I want to have the whole set. Hence all the prehistoric scenes here. But again, I've got there's some things about this that genuinely offend my soul. The one of the biggest things, and I'm going to pull this out. I figured it was going to be a small little kit, but I did not realize they were going to be this small. I'm going to hold this up. Hopefully you can see just how teeny tiny these parts are. I'm going to hold my finger up for scale here. But they're just really just teeny tiny here. They are pre-painted, which I suppose that's a plus. I think these are meant to give to a kid. It's a quick little cheap thing you can give to a kid. I had at one point, and I forget who the manufacturer was. They were some little teeny tiny Batman vehicles. There was a plane and a helicopter and a Batmobile and a boat, and they were this small, and they screwed together, and the screws didn't fit quite right into the holes. This reminds me of that. If I'd been a kid and got that, those Batman kits, I'd be mad. I'd be throwing it against the wall. I would be a very unhappy kid, and I certainly was a very unhappy adult building them. So I'm going to... These are supposed to be snapped together. I am going to glue them. I'll probably just make them and come back and show you the final product here. But they're really teeny tiny. I wouldn't recommend this. Oh, here's the other thing that I really dislike about these. You're looking for the instructions? They're printed, and I don't know if you can see this or not, but they are printed on the, let's see if I can do it this way here. Printed on the inside of the box. Who prints instructions? You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna open this up so you can see. Look at this. They printed the instructions on inside of the box. I have never seen anything like this. I am flabbergasted. I'm somebody who's a big fan of box art. And this also offends my soul. So, anyway, I'm going to build these. I'm not even going to bother showing you the assembly because the assembly is probably going to be so quick that it's not going to matter. And there's not going to be much to them, but they're really teeny tiny. Don't get these for kids. As an adult, I'm going to have a problem with this, getting these pieces cut out without breaking them. This was from 1994 when Revell came out with these, and I can see why they probably didn't sell a lot of them. Now, I'm assuming they didn't sell a lot of them, but it's just wrong, man. It's just wrong. Anyway, I'll come back and I'll show you the end result. Thanks for joining me. Good morning. It is August 28th, 2023. I just got finished doing the first of the Revell mini dinos. And here he is here. It's an Allosaurus. Not too many parts. Let's see if he's going to stand right. Though, I think the way that they've got this here, so apparently from what I'm seeing here, and I may have to do some adjustments, but it has a tendency to fall on its face, so it won't stand up real well. It wasn't too terrible to build. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but if I'm using glue, I'm using the Tamiya thin, and so it because I'm not sure if the parts would stay together without glue. So I've got another one of these Allosauruses that I will be Dimetrodon, because I've got two of them. I've got two Dimetrodons as well. So I'm going to tinker with these some more. I'll show you when I get done. So far, not as horrible as I thought it would be, but like I said, it falls flat on its face, so not as great either. So, all right, more to come. Later. All right, it's evening now on the 28th of August, 2023. And I've got the mini dinos done. I'll show them to you in a minute here. In fact, let's just do that. I'm going to grab the camera here and come on. There we go. All right. Excuse me. So I can stabilize some of this here. We've got a Pteranodon, Dimetrodon, an Allosaurus, Triceratops, another Dimetrodon, and an Allosaurus that just doesn't want to. See if we can get him to stay up. Barely. Okay. So, that's all the guys there. Let me put the camera back and we'll talk about it for a second. Alright. That doesn't look straight. There we go. Alright. So, I'm going to pick them up and hold them a little closer to the camera here so that you can see them. There's our Pteranodon. You can tell that these were modeled off of the original Aurora Prehistoric scenes. The head on this one is a little wonky, and I'll talk about that in a minute here. But there's Dimetrodon. Another, the Allosaurus. And let's see here. Triceratops. The other Dimetrodon. Head on this one did not go together as well as the other one. And finally, the last Allosaurus that just does not want to stay standing up. Now, on the Allosaurus, it's not in the instructions, so I overlooked it, which I'm okay with overlooking it. Let's see if I can find it here. There it is. So it did come with the tongue with the saliva. That little part there, I don't know if you can see it or not. It's not in the instructions, which are, like I said before, are on the inside of the boxes. I think I may have shown that before. But I'm okay with that because I don't like the saliva coming out of the Allosaurus's mouth. I think it looks dumb. And I'm okay to leave it out. These were not as bad to build as I thought they were going to be. That being said, I know that these were marketed to kids. There's a couple of pieces, particularly the heads, that are not really for kids. They're just really fiddly. And so I think a kid might get frustrated or need some, help from their parents. But they're done. They took me like 5 minutes each to build. So in a half an hour, I got, 6 of them done. So it is a quick build. They're pre-painted. The paint job is kind of minimal, but they are there. They're supposed to be snapped together. I used glue. Specifically I think I showed it before, the Tamiya. So there you go. Anyway, that is that build done, and I'll not sure what I'm gonna build next. Been kind of a long day. Not sure what I'm gonna build next. I kind of want to build from the, I hate to use the term cheaper kits, but, and then work my way up. But that's kind of the sense of it. I've got these two Lindbergh kits. Another, here, I'll hold it up. Dimetrodon and a Brontosaurus. And they're, if you've looked at these kits, they're not very detailed. They're very simple. They'll be good practice and paint practice, but you know, they're not for your masterpiece, whatever that may be. I do have some really nice, I think I've got almost, or pretty much all of the Tamiya dinosaurs, including a Pteranodon, which I think they might have had some very limited releases. Mine came in kind of a, I think it's got here, came in a bag like this, and it's not labeled as Tamiya, but if you go on your website, this is the kit. So I have all the Tamiyas and a few others. I've got some Pegasus, I've got some AMT, I've got of course the Aurora Prehistoric Scenes. I've got some other Lindberghs from the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World series. So we'll see what I end up doing. I think I'm going to do these Lindberghs next. But anyway, thanks for joining me. More to come. Catch me next time. Take care.